Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. We go live on YouTube and typically Twitch. We might go live on TikTok today. It's been that long. It's Sunday morning. There's typically a little bit of a lighter crowd. But yeah, my Indianapolis Colts play today. And I know a lot of you that watch my content are like, what? Now you're going to talk about football. Oh, hold on. Indianapolis Colts play today. And one of the storylines that I think is interesting, that I'll be interested to watch, is that the Colts drafted 2 years ago Anthony Richardson. It's a black quarterback that had only ever played like 15 games of quarterback in his whole life. He's the highest rated physical prospect ever. So for me, athletes always win. He may not hit here, but he'll hit eventually. He's too good of an athlete not to be on the field. The Colts went out and got Daniel Jones, who's now the former starting quarterback for the New York Giants. Now, the stats don't lie. When you look at it on paper, it says that Daniel Jones is a more accurate, less mobile quarterback that's runs a little less often and a little less effectively. And I have said for the longest time that this is a passing league. Look at my mouth. This is a passing league. And if your offense is consistently just dumping it down into 5 yards and less, you're going to fucking lose. And your players are going to be unhappy. And I think that Daniel Jones is an old man. And that this smells a lot like racism and a lack of trust in a black quarterback. He needs reps. You said it yourself. He needs reps. Now, those options are either you trade him or flatly, I feel like in the first few weeks of the season, you're going to find out that the soul of a football team is shown through their quarterback play. So the problem that I'm afraid that Daniel Jones is going to have is that he has to be fucking perfect. Because if you're not, you're an overpaid stand-in until Anthony Richardson just overtakes you. And it feels like racism. So I was going to go to the game, but due to it's take the dogs to the vet time of the year, I'm going to sit this one out. But yeah, I want to make sure that I point this out, that I don't think that Daniel Jones is that much better than Anthony Richardson. And unless he plays real goddamn perfect, he's going to get his ass kicked. The NFL is super fast. That's one of the reasons I like Anthony Richardson, is because if you can just turn him into a passer and keep your mobility, but like keep being a good passer and a good offensive player, and like you'll be fine, and stop relying on running so much. It's a great weapon, but it's like one of those things you only want like 7 runs a game. You don't want to over-involve your quarterback in the run game because you're overexposing them. I coach high school football and have made it through 2 entire football seasons with one quarterback. And in one of those seasons, we went undefeated, and my quarterback only got sacked once. Why? Because we moved him around. We didn't just drop back every time. We rolled out left, rolled out right, sprint out left, sprint out right, quarterback draw. We ran the option. We kept him guessing. That's the name of the game. And so what I had better see is an improvement in play calling too. Because if you're a Colts fan and you watch these games hardcore, you understand like it's just as much scheme as it is execution. So yeah, I'm super excited about the new season, and I certainly hope the Colts are good. Certainly do, because if they're not, I'm going to point at their $20 million quarterback that failed every season in New York. And I'm going to say, the numbers aren't everything. And you had a guy that needed reps, and you bought this guy. You have a kid that just needs reps, and you bought this guy instead. And I don't trust a loser. Remember, I told you that. Never trust a loser. Anyway, the President of the United States, he used his wives, and he used his children. And he worked with his best friend and his best friend's wife for the better part of 20 years, running an international organized crime ring. And you know what I found out this morning? I found out that J.D. Vance is familial with the Sterritts, the family that conspired with John Wilkes Booth to kill Abraham Lincoln. So I just think that's a hilarious piece of trivia that everyone should know. So this video should be one of my most popular videos. Everybody should like this, share this, comment on this. Happy NFL football season is here. I think the Colts quarterback situation is very American. Say that. And, oh, by the way, J.D. Vance, John Wilkes Booth? What? Downing presidents, huh? I mean, he did help a pope out. Anyway.